block defense. That's something obviously an important part of volleyball in general. However, if you can slow down Betty and her whole team, that's the way Nachi's trying to do it.
I'm Kevin Barnett. She is Olympian Key Michael, and you are the volleyball fan enjoying Athletes Unlimited, the only individual title in the sport of volleyball. This is our 4th season. People enjoying everything here at the Arizona Athletic Grounds. So we get underway with our 2nd night of what will be 15 on the season. Here's how it works. We play 3 sets. You win the overall, the actual match on aggregate. So the current score is 53-44 headed into the 3rd set. That means the magic number for Team De La Cruz Mejia is 17. Should they score 17 points in this 3rd set, they are the overall winners. Even if that occurs at, say, 17-15, something like that, with Team De La Cruz Mejia having scored those points, we still have to resolve the 3rd set for those 40 set points that are available. 180 total team points. Those make a huge difference in the individual leaderboard standings. Danya De La Cruz, our 2022 champion, looking to open 2-0 here in her 4th year with us. Redirect from Brittany Abercrombie in her 1st season is the first point of the 3rd set.
Brittany Abercrombie's been a bright spark for me on Betty's team in a few different ways, and that's a perfect example. She's really disciplined, and she and Nachi know each other well, right? Puerto Rican national team, there's some laughter between the net, but that height difference, you can't teach height.
Backslide kill, Vader with it. All right, Team De La Cruz Mejia in between sets had a spy in the huddle. Savannah Collins.
Well, Kevin, I wanted to know, what was Betty De La Cruz telling her team going into set point? They talked through the plan. They're probably going to target Nutsara as a blocker. We have to be able to be ready for that. Get up, press, block. But then Betty goes, hey, it doesn't matter. We're going to get an ace right here anyway, and we're not even going to have to go to that plan. And she was right. To have her make that prediction, they just said, that's typical Betty. But going into this final set, staying focused, I listened to Joe Trinzi talk to this huddle about, hey, long rallies, that's great. Let's keep that up. Be patient. Either let them make a mistake or let's do what we do well.
Good stuff, Savannah. Betty, confidence in herself, but certainly her teammates, a flying Manami Kojima making the play there.
And this is exactly why her team is so lethal. Every area of the court. Joe just sitting back having a great time, just watching it all unfold.
Amateur magician Joe Trinzi, relaxed. Brittany Abercrombie inside, dug up. Middle back, Day. I think you might see her starting in the next match, the way the number 99 has performed in this one.
I wouldn't be surprised. She's given a little bit of everything. She's got a really well-rounded game. Picking up a lot of defenses, stepping in on that 2nd set, confident from the service line, just a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything might describe her pro career as Kathy gets the kill there. Gia Day, number 99 in orange, has played in France, Indonesia, Puerto Rico, Italy, and most recently South Korea, where she was the best outside hitter in the Korean V-League. Kathy to serve off that side out. Remember how huge Kathy was with the block and then the ace. Thader right back the other way. A middle battle has broken out here early in the 3rd.
Nachi's starting to go back to her middle, starting to regain that trust that she might have lost after the first part of the 1st set.
Thader looking for the back line. Remember Monet, right-handed pickup, right-handed put away.
Does she do anything left-handed?
We'll have to ask.
Maybe she eats her cereal and milk left-handed.
That's the correct order. Cereal, then milk. Not milk, then cereal. Only a psycho. Eat it that way.
I hope your son's watching.
I think he's coaching, as a matter of fact. Tip over the top. A reaching Monet misdirects it. Tied at 4.
Did she reach with her right or left?
I'd have to go back to the highlight. Unsure.
You might see a pattern here.
Overall score 57-48. Remember, not only is Team Valentin Anderson looking to win this set, but they have to keep Team De La Cruz Mejia below 17. We've seen it done before where a team loses 2 sets, comebacks, and comes back to win the overall by winning just 1 set. Or sometimes hangs on. We've seen teams win the 1st set, drop the next 2, but win the overall.
However, to do that, they'd have to keep Betty's team to under 17 points.
It's possible. It's possible. I mean,
With the way they're
volleyball,
playing.
in volleyball, but maybe not possible against the women in purple.
Ooh. That looked painful. On the foot of the lines judge.
Our line judges are brave souls. They must stand in at all costs. Jump serve to jump serve here. Day, deep corner. Monet, good pass. Is that ball up? Arguments might ensue. Vidania puts it away, so there will be no challenge.
I feel like I saw that tip coming pretty early, and obviously sitting here in the microphone headset chair, it's a lot easier to see a set or a tip coming.
The game looks easy from here all the time, yes.
I slowed down a bit from when I was at the net blocking.
Free ball. Abercrombie handles it. De La Cruz, another tip and another winner, another point, and a 2-point lead for her side, 7-5.
And to your point earlier, kind of this Collazo hanging down the line there, protecting herself after the bullet that came at her earlier. She's not really going to be creeping in anytime soon to pick up that tip.
Back them up, tip in front of them. Good strategy. Pushed all the way to the outside. Number Monet can't spot it. 7-6.
Kingdon still carrying the majority of this offensive load for Nachi Valentina Anderson's side. Targets that one straight down the line.
Brown gets a little too much air underneath it, and it's gone. Tom Comp to the back row. Full complement of hitters for Team De La Cruz Mejia. Full complement of blockers as well. Hands pulled, dug anyway. Kojima with another outstanding defensive effort, however, the return swing goes off the fingertips and out of bounds.
Kojima, are you kidding me? You called it out. The blockers pulled their hands, yet she's still diving into that little tiny sliver of a pocket. Hugely effective defensive player.
Manami, Kojima, 8 digs, seems like more. They've just all been spectacular. Oh, Vidania there quickly. That looked like a planned communication by the center hitter.
Yeah, they're starting to get real comfortable together. Obviously played last season a little bit together. Things are falling into place pretty easily.
30 assists now for Nutsara Tomcom. Kojima off the good block touch. Both liberos making a difference. This time the block finishing the point. Kathy so lightning quick side to side.
What I love about this purple side is we're talking about a different player every single minute. It's Betty and her kills. It's the defense of the libero. It's the blocking picking up. It's Abercrombie going over the top. It's Nutsara flicking some crazy sets. There just isn't any one thing that seems to be lacking.
Big Beth, another big jump serve. They have 3 aces in this one. Kojima playing just inside the block. Perfect. Another beautiful delivery and a kill off the edge.
They're creeping closer to that 17.
11-7. Team De La Cruz Mejia sprints out in set number 3 the way they did in set 1. Offense a-crankin'. Success so far has been De La Cruz Mejia. They lead 64-51 in our overall. Gives us a chance here as we are at a timeout to go into the game with Tori Dixon.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I want that bag though. I need it. Hey! Yes! Yes! Come on!
Tori Dixon having such a great time at Athletes Unlimited. I went up to her earlier and said, should we talk a little volleyball? She said, no. I said, okay. What'd you do last night? Oh, I went with Heidi Casanova to go pick up a puppy.
Just to pick up a puppy, casual puppy?
Yeah, went puppy shopping.
Okay. What kind of dog? Did we get to that part of the
Dachshund.
conversation?
A Jackson.
A hot dog?
That?
A hot dog dog?
Yeah, hot dog dog.
Oh boy.
4 puppies. I was gonna say in the Shield. We're not in the Shield anymore.
That's right. All right, well, you might need a shield if you're going to try and get in the way of that jump serve there. Natania De La Cruz causing all sorts of problems with it. Trying to keep her team on a sports run here. That ball high, off the block. Delivered this time into the middle. Caffey whips it down. 12-7 the lead for Team De La Cruz Mejia. All right, Team Valentin Anderson has a new outside hitter this year. Allison Mayfield, welcome to Athletes Unlimited.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Listen, you not only play, you coach. How has that changed your view of volleyball?
I think it's helped my game a little bit. You know, you see things from the sidelines and you can kind of communicate that with your teammates. But yeah, it's crazy kind of going from player to coach to player. And this is a great league because you can, you know, coach a little bit and it's athlete led. So we're coaching each other out there and it's just so much fun.
Well, I know your mom played basketball, your father played baseball. How did you end up in volleyball? Not that we're mad about it, we love that.
No, I tried all the sports when I was younger. I did soccer, I did basketball, I did softball, all the sports, and I think that volleyball just was one that stuck because it was new to me, and it was kind of fun, and so much a team sport that you can't play it by yourself, and it just, I don't know, I loved it, and really stuck with it, and here I am all these years later.
Yeah, a lot of years later as a pro, you're stuck with it. What's kept you going with this as your career?
I think just the love of the game. Like I said, it's such a team sport, and you make so many bonds and connections and friendships, and then just being able to compete. I've always been a competitive person, so being able to play a sport for fun and go out and get paid, like, not a bad job.
All right, that's true. We'll see you out on the floor again.
Thank you.
All right, Allison Mayfield, originally out of Overland Park, Kansas. Her side down now, 14-7 here in the third, and they're giving up a run. It's been a lot of top shelf defense on the side of Team De La Cruz Mejia. They are within a few points of their magic number. They need 17 to take the overall here in the third set. They're looking for a clean sweep. That could be huge on the leaderboard.
Yeah, you already saw most of the leaderboard, just blue and purple. It's going to be all purple. Unless Blue can have something to say about it after this match. Record member Monet with the kill there. She has been a destructive force as we thought she could be. Now hitting about 350, 11 kills on 20 swings. As the stats update, 15-8 now, set number 3. Kayla Hanline, who we talked to earlier, now into serve. She will nearly issue an ace. The service pressure has been there. Where do you go? Lots of options. Abercrombie right side throws it through and down. A charging Willow Johnson can't come up with it, as you thought you should see Johnson at the opposite. We have. Number 44 is in. Yeah, there had to be some changes on the Orange side, and one of them in that opposite spot, just needing more production. Match ball here for 60 points. 60 team points on the line. Tough pass. Day. Monet, did she get enough of it? No, she did not. Second chance to close the overall coming right now. 16-8. So a second opportunity in the overall for De La Cruz Mejia. Caffey will check back in and then return to the sidelines. Manami Kojima in to pass the Emily Thader serve. Perfect pass. Delivery outside. Thrown again, but this time wide left. Some momentum here a little bit, but still down 6 for Team Valentin Anderson. Third chance to win the overall and 60 team points for Team De La Cruz Mejia. 180 total team points available. The 80 we've had available so far have been taken by Team De La Cruz, winning the first 2 sets. And that ball goes long, so that will give the plus 60 to Team De La Cruz Mejia. I sometimes wonder if the players know the magic number, or if they just play without thinking about it, because we don't see any extra celebration out there.
I don't think they're doing the math.
Yeah.
70-54 is the overall, and the reason that is the overall victory is that Team Valentin Anderson cannot score enough points in a win in this set in order to win that overall. There are only 16 points theoretically available before that last swing.
I'm surprised we didn't see Willow Johnson a little earlier.
Okay.
I would have liked to see her maybe when things weren't going well in the second come in.
Perhaps you'll see her tomorrow against Team Nunaville, or maybe she'll get the start.
Having said that, ball in the net. There's a lot that goes on in trainings that we probably have no idea about. We know Willow because we remember her from last year. She was fantastic, a hugely offensive player, but a whole year has happened since then. Who knows what kind of physical condition she might be in or anything.
Number 71, Paige Briggs-Romine checks in to serve. That went into the face of Dixon and down. Those hurt.
And I was thinking about Dixon a little bit earlier as we saw her into the game. We haven't seen any production out of her yet. For such a veteran player, 0 points on the board as of right now.
I wouldn't normally advocate for apologizing to the middle you just hit in the face. Be a good intimidation tactic. However, you might be playing with Tori Dixon next week.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want any ill feelings as that ball goes long from the once apologizing Gia Day. 19-12. Looking for a clean sweep, 118 points plus all the positive stats to go with it for each of the individuals clad in purple. I think Day's going to start the next match too, the way she's played. She passed that ball on a dime.
Perfect. Absolute perfection. And if you're thinking she looks like she's in great shape, her husband, Daniel, is her physical trainer, her strength trainer, and he also helps the team out. He's been doing their warm-ups for them before the games.
Natalia Valentin Anderson with some choices to make heading into the next match. Cappy picks up that pass. Johnson trying to make a mark, so maybe we'll see a couple of changes for the women in orange tomorrow when they face off with Team Nunaville in the final match of the weekend. The final time you'll see this particular combination of players in any of the jerseys will happen tomorrow evening. Down 5. Overpass. Vader pops it up. It'll go outside, but it'll be blocked by a charging Caffey.
Caffey's been absolutely dominant in the block so far. 5 blocks she has. She's patrolling the net for this purple side. Scratch that 6 points in block.
Okay, update it.
Yeah.
We'll update this. Nutsara Tomcom back for Alicia Childers, who went across the front row. That substitution working effectively here in the third. Kojima, another dig. Perfect pass. Abercrombie fast, finds the line, and another point, 21-14.
Disappointing for Valentin Anderson's side. Great defenses. Stupendous work even in the defense, but after that, there's just really no response to Abercrombie.
14 kills on 34 attempts, hitting .390. Abercrombie's number is worthy of the top of the leaderboard. Thader certainly worthy of this league. Again, pounds another one out of the middle. It's been a nice debut for number 14, despite looking like her team is going to lose back-to-back matches.
And she hasn't had a lot of opportunity to swing. Only 4 attempts, 3 kills to go with it. Those are pretty good numbers.
Well, what is that indicative of? What's happening? Why is she getting so few chances?
They're just not passing the ball well.
Okay.
The orange side not able to run the middle, but in addition to that, Nazi tried in the beginning and the connection wasn't there.
Tomcom, dig, Kojima, overhead backside, kill, no, nearly. Orange on the scramble, fighting to the end. They need this one. They got it, net violation. De La Cruz, Bahia.
What I do like seeing on Team Valentin Anderson is the scrappiness. Even when things are not going perfectly, they're not getting that first contact perfectly. They're not getting all the kills that they're expecting. What they are doing is sacrificing their body and sprinting over the court to make sure every point they're playing to the fullest.
Outstanding play defensively. Back-to-back plays from Velez Agosto. Johnson is unloading, but the block is there. Reset, rewind, one more time. Kingdon. No, absolutely not.
How do you get around that block? Kathy and Betty are just in perfect unison, and they know exactly where the ball's going, right? Orange is out of system, that ball's high to the pin. They're making that move early. They're low and tight and really in unison as they go over. That's up to the attackers to try and find a way. Do something different. Swinging straight into the bottom of that block, it's not going to work out.
The big Beth to the line. Mom to Fair. Last we checked, Fair, 6'7", 230 pounds, running a 4.240. At least that's what Betty told us.
And he still won't play volleyball.
And he's 14. Actually, she said he is about 6'4" now. And he loves baseball.
I'm sure he's watching from home.
Hope so.
We've had him in market a few times, hanging out with us over the years. He has a great time with the players, but this time, probably in school.
Team Valentin Anderson challenging that there was a net violation against Team De La Cruz Mejia. Key?
Nothing. Both of us just squinting to get closer to the screen and try and see something. I see nothing, but it could be one of those slow down tactics. That's pretty much a perfect block. I mean, I love that we're getting to see it in slow motion over and over again because you can really focus on the form of the players.
Well, big point, right? There isn't a hugely insurmountable lead here at 6 points. If you could reverse that, if you could take a 2-point swing here, you're going to be looking at 21-17, and you probably feel like you're Team Valentin Anderson. You have a shot. All right, you have a shot at the brand new Athletes Unlimited Pro Marketplace. This hub is for business and fans to engage with AU athletes directly on a variety of individual NIL activities. Go to auprosports.com/marketplace to see how you can support your favorite athletes today. Go ahead and get involved in the AU Pro Athletes Marketplace. Of course, that spans across all the Athletes Unlimited sports: basketball, lacrosse, softball, or several iterations of softball, as well as volleyball. 4th season here for our volleyball athletes. As we are looking at our next match, Team Hens and Team Nunneviller, a key part of Team Nunneviller right there.
Yeah, Vanderweider and Nunneviller have to have a good performance. Nunneviller was fantastic. She was pretty much carrying the load, though, and she recruited or drafted a few players to help with that. Molly McCage was phenomenal as well, but I felt there wasn't a lot of productivity out of her right side. A similar situation as to what we're seeing on the Orange squad.
Karis Watson, Danny Drews.
Sydney
Hilly. All
Question
getting ready.
Maddie Bug came in for Sydney Hilly. Who do you think starts?
Sydney Hilly.
Okay.
I think you go back to Hilly. But I think either one of those options are superlative at that position.
Superlative, even.
Yeah. This is a rather long challenge here and is unsuccessful. The call stands, no net violation, and we shall continue with Team De La Cruz Mejia leading by 6. They've already won the overall. They've gotten the plus 60. They're trying to win this set. That would be a plus 180, a clean sweep for the women in purple. That would put them atop the leaderboard. You see a lot of purple players on top of that leaderboard after this one. Outside. Another big swing from the pin. You do not want to see this if you're on any other team. Paige Briggs, Romine, taking huge cuts. Another dig by Kojima. Joust. Abercrombie fights it off. Betty left hand. Right side, Kingdon winner. The rallies are going on forever here in Arizona.
I mean, credit to Valentin Anderson's side for scrapping through that point with the defense.
Well, remember, every time you make a play, you get a point. It's not just about the team winning, it's also about your own stats. You want those kills, you want those digs, you want those aces. You want those individual points. It's a long 5-week season. Just because week 1 isn't going your way or your team's way doesn't mean you aren't in the championship chase. Net violation, point for Team Valentin Anderson. They would love a little bit of a run here to come back and have a shot at the 40 remaining set points. 22-18, Kingdon at the line. Serve down the middle, passed into the Bermuda Triangle. Bader, pass, kill, no, just wide right.
Oh, I like that swing. I like Nati giving her that option. Middle steps in, takes the free ball. It's perfectly in position, just an inch out.
Tough spot. What could have been 22-19 is now 23-18. Those 2-point swings can be vicious. Day high off the hands. Betty playing center field. Tight. Johnson chips it. Abercrombie takes a huge swing, and it's long.
We haven't seen her put a foot wrong often in this match.
First ball hit out of bounds by Brittany Abercrombie in this match.
Not bad considering how many swings she's taking.
40. Check that, 39. Another chance to convert. Johnson, yes. 20. Boy, how big is that Bader miss?
Oh, yeah, that could have been it right there. But I'm really impressed with the way Willow Johnson comes in and just picks up right where she left off.
4-1 run. Romine stopped. Johnson trying to chop one off. Didn't get enough of a thin slice. Abercrombie. The lefties doing battle. Blocked. Dixon.
The middle in me felt like I knew exactly where that ball was going. Johnson had a couple of opportunities in a row, and Tori Dixon, elite level. She's got that reading ability. We haven't seen a lot of her. Just throws the arm over.
Set point. Looking for the sweep. Betty standing in. I'm putting Gia Day in the starting lineup tomorrow night.
How about the smile on Betty's face, though, and the arms in the air going, you know what? Hey, a good swing is a good swing. What are you going to do?
Rising up on her. Second chance to close. Willow Johnson will serve. Through the block, down. Abercrombie's 15th kill finishes this match, this set, in a full sweep. 180 team points via the 25-21 third set victory.
I'm looking at some of the stats. 4 players in double-digit points on the purple jersey side. Orange, just 1. And again, that was the same problem that they had 2 nights ago. Only 1 cylinder firing. But I'm so impressed with the way that Betty's put together her team. She has every element that she needs for success. And I'm excited to see what they can do.
Betty, 19 kills. Abercrombie, 15 kills. 15 digs from Manami Kojima, who was exceptional playing that angle in particular. Now, Lekator member Monet, we said there was room for